Hello, my name is Clay Stewart. As a new employee of CSI Inc., we would like to extend a warm welcome to you and commend you for making the decision to join us and become an important part of our success story. CSI is a growing erosion and site compliance contractor operating in North America. We credit our success in large part to our core values: trustworthy, wonderful attitude, never do the minimum, longevity, and innovative, which CSI's employees bring to any given project. We look forward to working together with you to build a mutually beneficial relationship. This employee handbook has been provided to you by CSI to assist you in understanding the benefits which CSI's employees enjoy, as well as by the rules which CSI's employees must abide in order to achieve success. While this manual is not a contract of employment, we hope that it answers your questions about employment with CSI. If you have any questions remaining after you have read through this manual, please ask for answers from your immediate supervisor, your project director, the operations director, or myself. Once again, congratulations on joining CSI. My best wishes for your success. CSI constantly strives to be an outstanding erosion and site compliance contractor offering the ultimate in competence, performance, and installation service. The company's general objectives are: number one, to continue building an outstanding contracting operation. Number two, to guard and preserve the excellent reputation that CSI has achieved. Number three, to provide the client, owner, contractor with a quality product at a reasonable price. Number four, to operate in such a manner as to make a reasonable profit. Number five, to act at all times in accordance with the company's core values: trustworthy, wonderful attitude, never do the minimum, longevity, and innovative. Number six, to focus on raising up employees and clients, we all flourish. The accomplishment of these goals requires the best efforts and cooperation of all employees. So our mission statement goes as follows: be relentless in the pursuit of perfection in every aspect of our business. Constantly strive to implement the critical initiatives required to achieve our vision. Keep our focus on each client and employee. We just want you to live, laugh, and learn. CSI reserves the right to vary from the policies and the practices set forth in this handbook where business circumstances necessitate. We may also amend, modify, supplement, or eliminate portions of this employee handbook when needed, with or without notice. The employee handbook does not constitute a contract of employment. All CSI's employees are employees at will and may end their relationship with CSI at any time and for any reason. Likewise, CSI may end the employment at any time with or without cause, and an employee's at-will status can be altered by any written contract signed by an officer of CSI. All employees must serve an introductory probationary period of 90 days, which commences on your first day of employment with CSI. During this period, both you and your supervisor will have the opportunity to determine whether further employment is appropriate. Your performance on the job will be carefully evaluated to ensure that your qualifications are best suited for your work. CSI reserves the right to extend the duration of the introductory period one or more times if, in its sole discretion, it determines that such an extension is appropriate. While the first 90 days of employment are introductory, either you or CSI can terminate your employment at any time, during or after that introductory period, with or without cause, for any reason not prohibited by law. The successful completion of the introductory period should also not be construed as creating a contract of employment for any specific duration or as otherwise altering the at-will employment relationship between you and CSI. Despite the introductory period, your length of service begins on your initial date of employment. Length of service may be one of several factors considered in wage and salary reviews and in determining promotions. President Theodore Roosevelt wrote, "The best executive is the one who has sense enough to pick good men to do what he wants done, and the self-restraint to keep from meddling with them while they do it." I believe that's a great phrase. Supervisors are a very important part of your life here at CSI. Their job is not to just give instructions, but to also assist you with your job, provided that you take advantage of their experience. Your supervisor is someone in whom you can place your confidence and who can help you get started off right on your job. Throughout your employment, your supervisor will be a source of information, advice, guidance, and above all, encouragement. You should go to your supervisor if any problems arise relating to your work, or if you have any ideas or suggestions related to your work. Feel free to consult with them at any time. Your supervisor will always try to help you. But remember that your supervisor is also responsible for the work of many others and must be fair to all. It's your supervisor's job to see that you are properly trained and to administer our policies, rules, and regulations impartially. If misunderstandings should arise, your supervisor should be fully informed so that he or she can help you achieve a solution. If problems arise between you and your supervisor, please notify the project director or the operations director. Management shall attempt to hire and arrange work schedules in a manner that maintains reasonable, steady work for CSI employees. It is, however, CSI's general policy to employ only as many people as needed for regular work. If it becomes necessary to reduce the number of CSI's employees, first consideration for retention will be given to those with the best qualifications to perform future work. To maintain a full and flexible workforce, it may be necessary at times to establish a work week of less than 40 hours. Should you wish to seek reemployment with CSI after having voluntarily resigned, or after an involuntary layoff, you may do so by reapplying, unless otherwise clearly communicated at the time of termination. If your employment is terminated for cause, that termination is typically without eligibility for rehire. If eligible, reemployment will be based on the same needs and qualifications that are considered in the employment of any other applicant. But in any event, applications for employment and reemployment shall be considered in the chronological order in which applications are received. In any case where an individual is reemployed with CSI, length of service will be calculated from the employee's new employment date and will not in any case be retroactive to the original employment date that the individual had before voluntarily resigning from CSI. Whenever both possible and prudent, it is the policy of CSI to make promotions from within our organization and to advance those qualified for responsible jobs when they become available. When determining those qualified for promotion, we will use such factors as satisfactory completion of present job, attendance, job performance, and willingness to advance. Company expansion and growth have been so rapid in the past year that we have not always been able to satisfy our needs by promotion from within, though. All employees will be evaluated every 12 months to assess performance and acquired skills. Consideration for pay adjustments will be given in conjunction with the evaluation. The first rule of any job is to arrive on time, ready to work. Your supervisor will tell you what time to report to work. Working hours normally begin at 7 a.m. until 5, with a 1-hour lunch break. But CSI reserves the right to require employees to work longer hours or additional days as projects may require. Number 2, for non-exempt employees, CSI pays regular straight time pay until 40 hours of work have been completed and accumulated in that week. Thereafter, non-exempt employees are entitled to overtime pay at the rate of 1.5 times their regular rate of pay.